stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Coming to you live from Southern California, game one of the American League Championship Series. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What's the scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30.
And stepping in is the speedy TJ Johnson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Low puts the squeeze on that one, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So two down, and next to hit for Houston, Josh Lowe. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown. The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And next for the Angels, TJ Johnson. He's over one. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Robert Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. At the belt and fires. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looks like they were easy innings for him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Pick up a run on 2 hits. And stepping in for the Astros, Yermin Mercedes. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
That's it out.
Now batting, The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Full four, take your base.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Alex Bregman.
Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Hit on the ground might be 2. Rengifo to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, T.J. Johnson.
Come on, kid.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Out to short, Pena. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball.
At the plate, T.J. Johnson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rengifo over at second. Ohapi at first. One gone. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Fires to second for 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Giorgella steps in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Step off throw to first. Johnson back on a dive. Another move to first. And this time he gets him. And that'll do it for the inning. Leave 1. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. To the right side, Johnson. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively.
baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch moments away, and on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Sandoval.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, T.J. Johnson. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. This one popped up. Altuve makes the grab. 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Kicks and fires. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there.
First and second, 2 down. And now Jake Myers. And now the lefty on the ground, right side, Johnson. That's the 3rd out. Here's a speed threat, T.J. Johnson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1 low.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Renfroe on second. Stassi at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Angels strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates' feet.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Sandoval back to work. On the ground, right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, T.J. Johnson.
T.J. Johnson.
The wind and the pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. And here it comes. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Bottom of the 7th, and here is T.J. Johnson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Montero back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's the strike. The wind to kick the pitch. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Man at first. And next for L.A., Anthony Rendon. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Johnson on at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 away. Johnson caught in between, trying for third now. And they tag him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4 and the Astros 2. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton. Stopping.
Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool, don't make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor, my lord.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now T.J. Johnson. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, so we're off and running in Game 3.
Let's go right here.
McCullers winds, fires. There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 1-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Big time power. McCullers throws over. Back in safe, really close. Johnson, the lead runner at second. Rendon on at first with nobody out. Now back to second, and they're keeping him close. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Taylor.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Bounced out to short. To second, Altuve. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now here come the Astros. No score. So the batting order turns over. So in now for the Angels, T.J. Johnson. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-1. Slider misses outside. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. One down, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Jonathan India. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. T.J. Johnson getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
T.J. Johnson.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bounce back to the mound. Altuve. Not in time. He legs it out.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So 2 down. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on something.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Bottles the transfer. No throw. Johnson stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ground ball Abreu. He takes it on his own. That's out number 3. Angels strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. One down, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Abreu around second.
Pretty much a model.
Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, T.J. Johnson.
T.J. Johnson.
McCullers back to work. And that skips in the dirt. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Righty delivers. Right down the chute, and the count 1-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
In the dirt. Mercedes on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, T.J. Johnson. And he deals. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. And strike 2.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum.
Ready to go? Now, T.J. Johnson.
For the Angels, the second baseman, number 8.
The pitch. Misses outside, and we're underway here in Game 4. The lefty, the 1-0. Just missed.
All right, great take, great take.
And that's a little bit high. Chris, Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, dude. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Gio Urshela. Johnson aboard here at first with nobody out. To second for one. On to Jose Abreu. That's two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Anderson ready to work. Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The 0-2. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. And two. In time to first for the double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, T.J. Johnson. He reached out a walk his first time. Johnson, in his rookie season, only 18 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back here at Minute Maid Park as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Yermin Mercedes. Anderson back to work. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the second baseman,
T.J. Johnson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
T.J. Johnson.
Come on. Here we go.
In there for strike one. And a pitch. And now the count is even.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
First and second, 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Two now. In the dirt, blocked. Tosses to first, third out. But two outs, runner on first. And now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, Johnson. Slings to first, and Tucker is retired. Gets it. Back here in Houston. Now here is TJ Johnson.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
There's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Your attention, please.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. 0-1 now. Ground ball right side. Johnson. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right side. Johnson. On to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get one, but end up back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Angels, TJ Johnson. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next one is off the plate. 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. That one lifted to left. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Well, this was a huge win for these guys. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner Chris Singleton. I'm John Schaubman. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations...
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
All right, ready to go here. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, T.J. Johnson.
T.J. Johnson.
And the pitch. Misses outside, and here we go in Game 5.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Kicks and deals. And there's a strike. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Base is empty, one away. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Michael Brantley. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Brantley for the out. And here is T.J. Johnson. Grounded out his first time.
Johnson.
Oh, big dog, right time.
And there's a ball. That one drifts inside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Runner leads away at second. That's inside, and that's ball 3. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Anthony Rendon digs in now. Javier keeping an eye on him. Going 2 now. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker makes the catch, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros 0. T.J. Johnson, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2.
Johnson.
in there, and it's 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away here in the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, T.J. Johnson. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they come away with it. So the batting order turns over. So in now for the Angels, T.J. Johnson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Right side. Tucker should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris.